Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Hector Martinez once again with another video. That's right. And this afternoon, I'm going to bring you something different. Something that is quite unique, not understood by many, and accepted by a few. And the reason I say that is because lots of my friends, other fellow collectors, they always think that this piece is a bit eerie. And I don't blame them because, who wants to have a head in their home of a person who looks like he's deceased? But actually, he's not deceased when this life cast was taken. What you're looking at is a 25-year-old Bruce Lee, and this was a life cast. It was a plaster life cast that was created back in 1966 for the Green Hornet television series. We all know that Bruce Lee played Kato, the Green Hornet's faithful valet and assistant crime fighter. And we all know that he stole the show, but that's another story. But when Bruce was fitted with the very first mask, his very first Kato mask, it wasn't custom made. So the mask kind of like sat behind his ears, but not properly fitted. So being that Bruce Lee was so explosive, when he punched and kicked, the mask would fly off his face. Now, of course, that created a problem. So the makeup artists and the special effects artists at 20th Century Fox decided to custom make a mask that would sit on Bruce's face naturally and without falling off. So a plaster replica of Bruce's face was created to design the mask. Now, as you can see, it makes sense. If they're gonna put plaster all over your face, you're not gonna have your eyes open. Your eyes are gonna be closed naturally. So this is why some of the collectors and fans kind of find it bizarre and a bit odd because it actually looks like someone is deceased. But no, it's a young Bruce Lee with his eyes closed as he was being life casted for the design of the Kato mask. Now, this is nice. As a collector, I love Bruce Lee, grew up watching Bruce Lee, and we all have posters and magazines, and of course, the action figures. But to have a life cast of his face is quite unique, and it's pretty cool, because you can see how small Bruce Lee's features actually were. He was a very small man. Bruce is only 5'7.5". He weighed about 135 pounds, I believe, and he was very petite. Very small head, small hands, but his arms and his legs were long. So in photos, he appeared tall, when in fact, he was rather a short man, but of course, charismatic and very, very powerful. So this is a replica of the original life cast that was created by the special effects team at 20th Century Fox. Now, I want to send a shout out to the late and great and grandfather of the Bruce Lee collectors, the one and only, and the one who started it. And may he rest in peace, Mr. Norman Boreen, founder and owner of the world of Bruce Lee. And just want to say, wanted to mention that Mr. Boreen was the owner of the original life cast. Yes, that's right. He had the original life cast, and he also owned a backup copy that was actually found in a drawer in his museum when he passed away. So, because of Norman Boreen, because he saved this life cast, I and other collectors out there were able to obtain a copy. Now, I wanted to take this to another level, so I sent another life cast to a good friend of mine who's an exceptional artist. And I'm not going to give you his last name, but his name is Joe, and his company's name is Godeiking Studios in California. Now, I'm going to show you why he's an exceptional and very, very talented artist. He took another live cast that I sent to him, and he produced this one. That's right. Original and natural flesh tones on the live cast. And I think he did an exceptional job. So you see, I asked Joe to take the live cast. Didn't want any eyebrows, didn't want any eyelashes. I wanted to keep him as natural as possible, but with a flesh tone to really make him pop. And here he is. You see that? He even gave me a 5 o'clock shadow. I mean, it's a bit strange when you see him in person. It actually looks like a human being is sleeping. But as a collector, this is what you want. You want something different, something unique. You don't want to have what everybody else has, because if you do, it's not going to be fun. You always want to have something different that separates you from the rest. And I know collectors out there that have exceptional pieces in their collection. And, it's just a beautiful thing when you can see it and enjoy them. So I, too, want to have 1 or 2 pieces of my collection that stand out. It's a beautiful community. And together, we just make it fun collecting. So this is what I like. Well, once again, here we are. This is a copy of the original life cast that was taken of a 25-year-old Bruce Lee back in 1966 to create the Kato mask for the Green Hornet television series. And I gave another life cast to my friend Joe from Godeiking Studios in California, and he produced this exquisite and exceptional piece, which I'm very, very honored and proud to have in my collection. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is Hector Martinez with another video to entertain you and to give you something to enjoy at this very time, this hard and difficult time that we're going through. Something that will keep you thinking, keep your brain juices flowing, something different, something to raise your eyebrows, perhaps, or just to make you happy. All right, Hector Martinez once again, bidding you all love, peace, health, prosperity, and God bless.